got the little head. It came out. So cute and tiny.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, look at me. Yes, look at me. I want to be an oddball.
Hey guys, I'm Doug Nordland and this is my daughter Danica. If you follow any of our social media, you'll know that we have the Designs by Danica Instagram page. And today we're going to shoot a video showing off our very first clutch of eggs. We had something pretty special happen, but before we talk about that, I kind of want Danica to introduce herself and talk about how we got into this, and then tell us about who you've got here. So she's holding our albino black pastel male ball python. It's one of our, it was like our third or fourth animal that we picked up. It's her favorite, and she's named him, what's his name?
Donald Duck.
Yeah. So, how did we get into this? What started all of this, kiddo?
Bug videos.
Right, we were watching, who were we watching?
Brian Ball Check.
And who else? Miguel.
Miguel.
But really, didn't it start with Coyote Peterson? Yeah. So it's hard to believe that a YouTube video got us started on this journey. And so, how many pythons do we have right now, kiddo?
I don't know.
I think we have like 41, not counting the clutch eggs that we just had laid.
We have 7 and then 4.
No, so we had 11 before we moved down here to the shop, huh? And now we've got over 40.
40?
Yeah. Tell everybody, how old are you?
5 years old.
Yeah. And how much do you enjoy coming down here and hanging out with these animals?
Like every day.
You wish you could every day, huh? Yeah. We really do enjoy this, and it's pretty cool to see a 5-year-old have this kind of passion and the ability to really see and see past the way sometimes these animals are portrayed. Are any of these animals scary?
No.
None of our ball pythons are scary, are they?
Yeah, only the mice.
Only the mice. The mice are kind of scary because they do bite occasionally, huh? So how old is he? Didn't we get him in October?
I don't know.
Yeah, so he's coming up on, he's like 9 months old, 8 months old, something like that, this little guy here. He's your buddy, huh?
I like spending time with him.
Even in shed, like he's gonna shed probably in about 3 or 4 days. He's just perfectly okay to have a 5-year-old manhandle him. A lot of these animals are just misunderstood. The ball pythons are incredibly friendly. We have a few that are just absolutely amazing animals. They're literally puppy dog tame. Yeah, I know that's a Brian Barczyk saying, but you know, the guy's the best in the business, or one of the best in the business, and so there's no reason to not to emulate him and really just kind of show these animals in a positive light, that they do make great pets, and that, you know, people of any age can handle them. So, you ready to see some babies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put down the dark bag.
Yeah.
But then you have to get up and get the babies.
Yeah.
They've been sitting on the lap. It's so cute.
So look at those little guys, huh?
They're like all coiled up.
They're just staying warm on the warm side back there.
They feel so sad. What's this? A ball python?
Yep, they're all ball pythons.
Oh.
So can you tell me what we have in here for morphs? Do you know what these are?
Ball python.
No, yep, they're all ball pythons, kiddo. So I'll tell you what we got here.
You know,
Whoops.
pewdos.
What's that?
You know, pewdos are right.
So actually, these guys are both silver streaks. Pastel, and a super pastel. See, look at that little guy.
So cute.
Now you see how big those guys are. Now wait till you see the twins.
I'm putting this one back. Aww. Silver streak.
Yep.
So cute.
And what's that one?
Ball python.
It's a pastel.
Pastel.
Yep. So why don't you pick up that little guy in one hand and pick up this guy in the other and show everybody the size difference between two animals that came out of the same clutch, but one was a twin. Aren't those just awesome? Are you really excited? And this is why they're called a ball python, right? This is why they have that nickname, because when they're scared, they curl up in a ball.
Yeah, like this.
Head to the inside so that they don't get hurt. So we just gently place them down. We always try and handle them very, very gently because they are sweet. They are live animals. They have feelings.
I'm gonna pick up this one. They're so cute. They're not used to us yet.
No.
Oh, look at the little head. It came out. So cute and tiny.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, look at me. Yes, look at me. I want to be on our ball. The head is smaller than that one.
Yeah. So keep in mind, this is the time when you could, like these guys might, there's a little bit of a chance that you could get bit because they are so young, but I don't think so. I think they're all pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
And calm.
Yeah. You want to see the one that has the heart on it?
Come on, little guys. Come in.
It's this one right here.
Where's the heart?
The heart is.
You?
Let me find it.
When you find the heart, then I get away. Aw, I want to do that.
Yep.
He's
There
like,
it is, right there.
aw. I was like, hold me up again, hold me up again. So cute. Come on, little guy. Let's get back in. Get back. Come on.
You're an expert at handling these guys, aren't you?
I'm trying to keep them in their cages.
Yeah.
That's why they don't know yet.
Do you think we did pretty good?
This one's in shed.
They're all going to be in shed. They all have to shed out. They just came out of the egg within the last couple of days.
This one is so stretched out.
So the thing to really remember about the twins is that a lot of breeders will go their entire careers without ever even hitting twins. It's pretty rare when you do get twins for them to be different morphs, meaning to have two different colored animals in the same egg. A lot of times they're going to be the same, but we got really lucky on that. And then to hit it on egg number one of clutch number one makes it almost, it's not something that you can ever try and plan for, but it makes it just extra special for us and really kind of a a good omen that we're going to enjoy this and it's going to be fun. And
You're so cute.
to hit the incredibly lucky odds that we hit with these, as far as the colors go, is just amazing.
This one, where does this one go again?
In that other tub. They'll actually all go in that other tub. I just wanted you to see them separately.
I was like, we are in a staring contest.
You having a staring contest with a snake? Since they don't have eyelids, you'll lose, kiddo.
Come on, baby, let's give us the other one. There you go, guys. You guys are so cute. Oh, you see. You guys can come out.
Look at this one. He's over here, he's coming out.
Ah! He likes being holded. Since he was last, he gets stuff. Why are they like movable? Because they like to move. Because they have to eat.
Yeah.
So when they eat, they have to move. That one's just stay now. I can see its tail and its little head. Look at this one, it's just being comfortable on me. And I'm moving around. How do they breathe?
Just like you and I do, they have lungs. Like that.
Why do they have like a lot of dots on their nose?
Those are their heat pits so that they can find their food.
Get
Careful.
away from me,
Careful,
fly.
kiddo. You just...
Can we come back out if he's brittle? I think this one's a boy, too.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep, we will see. See. Get back in his ball, little guy. He doesn't want to be in his ball.
No.
He likes to be out.
He's a lot more like Dad in the sense that he just likes to be out.
When are we gonna give them water?
We're gonna put them back in the other tub with the other babies. Like I said, I just had them separated so you could see them separate.
I see a little red dot.
That's where his belly button was.
Belly button?
Yeah.
I didn't know snakes had belly buttons like that.
Well, when they're in the egg where the embryo forms and they form around it, that's called the umbilicus, and so it's how they get their nutrients, just like a little baby before you were born. That's how mommy fed you.
And before she tickled me too. She did.
All right, kiddo, let's put those guys away. Here, let me have them. I'll put them in the other tub.
Can I put one of them in the other tub?
Okay.
Where's my ladder go? Oh, thank you.
Here's your ladder.
Ladder.
Go ahead, come up there.
Do you want to drop this little bit? Okay, we're on this side. I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put it right here so I can be doing it.
Okay. Oh, I'll push that far back. All right, we'll show everybody else the rest. We'll do an update on this clutch probably a week after they've eaten or something like that. So, what do you say, kiddo? Turn around and say goodbye.
Goodbye.